Woohoo! Oh, bon appetit! Let's eat! You are in the house with yours truly, Dr. Wendy Dearborn, and today I'm bringing you a pescatarian recipe. Now, this particular recipe, it can be done with, I'm using shrimp today. It can be done with fish, but the hardier fish, you know, like salmon, cod, halibut, you know, fish that can withstand being placed on a grill, whether it be a gas fire grill or a barbecue grill, or even if you're going to grill on your stove top. So anyway, today I'm going to do satay shrimp. Now this is my version. There are so many different recipes out there, but I find this is the one that works best for me, and especially with shrimp. It is ow, yummy. So guys, let's get shrimp. I have, I think, what, 7 or 8 of those colossal, these are huge prawns, huge shrimp, huge. I don't like fiddling with the little ones, but huge. So I have, I think, 7 of these, and 7 is truly ample for 2 people. Actually, one person, really 3 of these colossal shrimps, and you'll see them, can actually serve for 1 person. And I've got my gloves on because of some of the ingredients we're going to be using. But anyway, we're going to first make up our sauce, or should I say our marinade for this. And in a blender, in a food processor, we are actually going to put half a cup of coconut, 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk. There you go. Okay, that's your coconut milk. And into that, on the cutting board, I have coriander or cilantro. And I have here the ends of the cilantro. A lot of times that won't get used. Some of the times that will get chopped off and thrown away. So what I've done is chopped off the ends, and then I'm using the stems. So I have here about 1/4 cup of the cilantro stems, and that goes into the blender because we're going to blend up the rest of these ingredients and then we're going to mix them up. Okay, I have a teaspoon, once this is all chopped, that would be about a teaspoon of fresh ginger, and I have 5 cloves of garlic. Because they were so small, I elected to use 5 cloves, but you can use 2 cloves of garlic or 3 cloves of garlic, but because they were so small, I used 5. Now all of these I'm going to put into the blender, and I'm going to blend those up. Okay, now once they're blended onto our shrimp, I'm going to pour that part of the marinade, and then to that I'm going to add a teaspoon of curry powder. And if you don't like curry powder, you can just use cumin. Cumin powder is something that they use if you eat tacos and you use taco seasoning, then you're eating cumin. So you can use cumin powder. I have a teaspoon of coriander powder here. I have a teaspoon of honey, and I have, that's actually more than a teaspoon, but I'm going to use a teaspoon of chili oil, and I have some salt and some pepper. Okay, so guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend up the liquid portion of this marinade, and we'll be right back. We have completed the blending process, and I'm here to tell you that actually already smells yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm going to pour our marinade over the shrimp, and this is how big the shrimp are. I mean, look, these are really huge shrimp. I mean, they're really huge. So I'm going to pour that over the shrimp, and I'm going to save just a little, and I'm going to save just a little. All right, guys, and then I'm going to add our curry powder, add our cumin powder, and I have salt and pepper. If I didn't say this here, I have about half a teaspoon of salt, and about 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of white pepper, and chili oil. Oh, go for it, girl. That's me chili oil, and my honey. And actually, the other thing that you can put into this, into the blender, is some lemongrass. And I elected not to use lemongrass today. All right, and you can use lemongrass. And literally, you just mix this up. Give him a good mix. Give it a good mix. Make sure everything's covered. And you leave this to marinate for approximately no less than 2 hours. Leave it overnight. It's even better. All right, guys. So we're going to cover this with some cling film, and we're going to pop it in the fridge. It needs to marinate in the fridge. And then when we're ready, we're going to take this out and we're going to throw him on the grill. Put him on the grill. All right, guys? Okay, guys. Well, I've fired the grill, and so the grill is heating up. I decided to use the gas grill for, what is it, 9 shrimp or whatever we got. It wasn't, to me, worth firing up the Weber, which is the charcoal grill. So as you can see, I'm actually putting the shrimp onto skewers. Now, I'm going to use the metal skewers. That works best for me in this instance. If you intend to use a bamboo skewer, which is this one, it's really important that you soak it. When I use bamboo skewers, I soak them overnight. I really do. Some people soak them for a couple of hours. I soak mine overnight because that prevents it from catching on fire. Very, very important. And also, if you are going to be using your grill and you've only got something that will be skewered from here to here, you really need to cut this off because you don't want all this wood with nothing on it, or this bamboo, because it's going to burn. So I'm using metal skewers, and guys, it's really, really easy. And sometimes when you take your marinade out, sometimes it's a lot thicker than when you started. That's okay. It's the nature of how it does its thing. So anyway, I'm gonna top and tail it. Okay. So we take the shrimp, and I say top and tail it. There's the tail of the shrimp, and when I put this one on, I put the head next to the tail. And here we go, we have 3. The head next to the tail. Put 3. And one of them, I'm actually going to put 4 on. And one's going to have 3. This is a lot of shrimp. So anyway, what I'm going to do with this is, some of this shrimp we will have with dinner tonight. And what's left, I'm going to actually use it to make a salad tomorrow. A grilled shrimp salad. Alright, guys. And so that's it. So while the grill's heating up, and we're going to reserve some of this, we will use some of this as a marinade, as a, to brush on it, to brush on the shrimp while it's on the grill. And then after that, we are going to use a little bit of a little bit of mushroom soy sauce with a dash of honey in it as our final glaze. Or you can just use a dash of honey with a little bit of water as your final glaze. So outside of that, when the grill gets hot, we're going to oil our grill to make it non-stick, and we'll put these on. It takes anywhere from, these shrimp are fairly large, but maybe about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes max should have your shrimp cooked. Okay, 10 minutes, because you don't want them to be cooked where they turn to rubber, but you do want them to be cooked. Okay, guys, so we will be right back. Okay, guys, doesn't that look absolutely delicious? I'm going to take it off of the skewers in a minute. Skewers are a little bit warm, and remember that the skewers are hot, but I mean, can you see the glaze on that? And that's what I'm looking for, the glaze. These are cooked to perfection. They actually took about 12 minutes. They're a little chunky, they're a little fatty. They're kind of fat. They're fat shrimp, they're fat prawns. They're actually really, really, really large. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to serve this up with coconut rice and another dish, another side dish that I prepared. But I'm going to tell you about that side dish. Here we have our satay grilled shrimp. They're glossy, they're shiny, they're succulent, and I know they are delicious. Well, I'm actually going to serve this dish with some rice. But this is coconut rice. It's coconut, it's rice that's been cooked in coconut. So that's a dish that I'm going to bring to you. I got this from, most of these recipes I get from off of YouTube, the channels that I like to watch, and I tweak them to what I want. So what I'm serving on my plate with my shrimp today, with my coconut rice, which is really yummy, is I love papaya salad. It's a Thai dish. It's sweet, it's hot, it's salty, it's tart because it's got lime, it's got sugar, it's got chilies, it's got salt in it. And I like papaya salad, which is the green papaya. But what I decided to do was, based on a recipe that I saw, I decided to mix it up because they told me that I can. They told me I can mix it up. And even if I don't have papaya, I can use, like I used cucumber. I used eggs, cucumber. This has got a little bit of onion in it. It got tomatoes, bell pepper, corn. It has onions in it. Yes, and it's lovely, lovely. I can eat this by itself with the coconut rice. My mouth is watering already. But anyway, guys, we're gonna have a bite of this, and I want to see what my shrimp are doing. I want to see what my shrimp are doing. Oh. Okay, guys. Now this is some of the salad. The coconut rice is really, really, really yummy. Let's see. Oh, this is off the chain. Oh, this is a bad recipe, guys. Hold on just a minute. This is really, really good. Excellent. Excellent. And I say that about everything I cook. This is really, really good. The papaya salad, of course, it's a cold salad. It's refreshing because of the cucumber. You get all these bursts of flavor. You know, the onions, the chilies, the lime, the sugar, all these bursts of flavors. The cucumber, it cools the heat. The sugar cuts the salt. It's absolutely amazing. It's delicious. So guys, I will actually bring you the coconut rice, which is excellent, and also that salad, the not papaya salad, but the papaya mix salad. I don't know what they call it. But yeah, we'll do that. But outside of that, guys, bon appetit. Come on, guys. I'm gonna eat. Peace.